We're good, huh? Yeah, episode 217.
You can hear me? Good.
This week's episode sponsored by SugarShop.co. You got some new drops coming out?
Nothing really.
The brown sugar stuff.
Brown sugar sold out. We're reordering it, and we're adding a fucking dope beanie and some socks because it shit sold so well. And then the white robe, the Christmas robe for Santa Claus.
Yeah, also sponsored by Red Hawks page.
Hey.
New shows, new podcasts every week. Last week we had Henry Cejudo's coach on, and we debated about Henry versus Sugar. Super good convo. Almost, on our way to 40,000 subscribers.
Hey.
So click subscribe.
I heard so many people talking about that episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried listening to it, but it was weird listening about me. I just was like, God. But I'm sure I could have fast forwarded through some of the parts.
Yeah. Did you end up watching the fights last night at all?
We were like kind of peeking a little bit. You know which fight we did watch a little bit of was the co-main? I did. That was such a high. What the fuck's that guy's name?
Tersukian.
Dude, that dude always is in a high level fucking chess match. He's not like too good to where he's finishing people, but he's so good. He brings the best out of other people, I feel like, and he always is in such sweet fights.
Yeah, and he took that fight against this guy. This guy was on like a huge fucking streak. Just a badass wrestler, beast of a dude. He takes the fight and ends up fucking smoking.
Oh, you know which fight I did watch is Saeed versus Saeed. Did you watch that?
Yep.
Bro, Saeed was fucking Saeed up, and then Saeed choked Saeed. I was like,
damn. That's the thing, dude, about that power guillotine when they lock up that rear naked choke. You have to defend that right away. Because once it gets locked in, you're not really going to go anywhere.
You can't really roll.
And he defended the guillotine, like 4 or 5 times, it looked like. But then he broke that kid. He was breaking Saeed. He had Saeed fucking huffing and puffing.
That was a sick fight. And then Jared Cannonier versus Sean Strickland. I had a bunch of people over for the white elephant. So it was on, but we were kind of like looking over and but he won, I saw.
Yeah, it was a sick fight. Both those motherfuckers, dude. Sean Strickland, he would be such an annoying guy to fight. He stands up completely fucking tall and he whips that jab.
Sticks you with it.
Whips that jab and he backs up and he's like kind of like spazzy when he backs up. But Jared just
and he's long.
Yeah.
Very tall.
I think the leg kicks are what kind of won it for Jared because he was beating up his leg really bad. And just going after him. But that was a sick fucking fight. Sick fight. Hopefully they do. Someone was saying Sean Strickland versus Till next. That would be crazy. And then Jared Cannonier. I wonder what's going to be next for Jared.
Let's give Till fucking a flyweight. Let's get him back on the roads, baby.
Dude, Till versus Strickland would probably be a sick fight.
It would be a sick fight. I want to see Till winning, though.
Well, do you think Till they'd stand up the whole time, right?
I mean, because it's definitely a winnable fight. I just want to see Till back on the fucking 2017 Till. I want to fucking kill everybody.
Yeah. The thing is, Sean Strickland's fucking good on the ground, and he's a good wrestler too. He just doesn't use it. So Till he probably would use it, which would be like fuck.
Maybe not.
Yeah, true.
Did you see BJJ star and ADCC champ Orlando Sanchez dead at 40?
And did anything come out about it?
Last Thursday night, Orlando, the Cuban tree stump Sanchez unexpectedly passed away. Rumors would circulate the online grappling community for most of the following day until his longtime gym, Gracie Baja, confirmed the tragic news early last evening via Instagram post. The news of the passing of Professor Orlando Sanchez profoundly saddens us. It doesn't really say.
Yeah, I wonder because he's dealt with, drug overdoses for a long time. I guess he's had a pretty crazy life, but. Dude, that's sad. Especially he's like the professor to a lot of students.
Yeah.
That show I sent you about Robert Follis though.
Oh fuck, I do want to watch that. I'm gonna put that in my notes right now.
It's on UFC Fight Pass. It's called UFC Chronicles: Masking Pain, the Robert Follis story. He was my coach for a couple years. I was able to live with him, and dude, the impact that dude had on me was fucking insane, dude. He's the first one I saw kind of eating like organic foods from Trader Joe's and Sprouts. He's the first one I saw that was just like reading a lot of books and told me, he's like, don't take people's word for shit. There's so much info out there on everything. Do your own research and form your own ideas.
Well, he was Jehovah's Witness too, and that's kind of where that came from, right?
Yeah,
mindset.
He was raised Jehovah's Witness, and then his two brothers got disfellowshipped and decided to leave the church, and then the family disowns you. In Jehovah's Witnesses, if you get disfellowship, the family's supposed to disown you, not talk to you, not associate with you. And he ended up his brother ended up killing himself, and then he found his brother's diary, and in the diary it said, people are so selfish for wanting me to stay alive. Their own selfishness wants me to stay alive and me to live miserable. He found the journal. So his brother killed himself. And dude, this Robert Follis guy, you talk to him, he's one of the smartest people you'll ever talk to. In MMA, he's a fucking guru. He brought Randy Couture to the championship. He used to coach Matt Lindland, Dan Henderson, Chris Lieben from a beginner all the way up, coach Misha Tate when she won her title. Like, one of the smartest humans out there. If you talk to him, he's the one to give you the answer of everything. Like, everything. And then a random day before he was going to go corner Tim Elliott in Canada, he went into the hills and ended up killing himself. And his girl said he must have known that for like years and years, that he was going to do that on that day. And there was no alcohol or drugs in his system. So
specific day, you think, huh?
That's what she was making it sound like. But
in that documentary, or
yeah, in the documentary, you got to watch it though, just where he came up from and how. Bro,
how long is it? Is it like an hour?
Yeah, about 40 minutes.
Oh, we could watch it.
Yeah, that'd be
But
fine.
dude, that dude probably had the biggest impact on me out of anyone.
Damn. It's still so sad that he ended up doing that. It's so crazy.
Bro. It crushed so many fucking people. It's insane. Just because the amount of people he's helped and like changed their lives. You'll see it in the documentary. It's really
Do you think
good.
he knew that? Do you think he knew he was doing
it? Oh, yeah,
that?
for sure.
Well,
For sure.
it's sad because his brother did the same thing before, and it's like, I wonder if it's like in the family type
The
deal.
genes.
Yeah, because sometimes you could be more susceptible to depression. And
For sure.
Yeah,
jeez,
which is
rest in
fucking-
peace.
It's just
So
crazy. You
crazy.
never know how someone's feeling.
That's
Because when they get around the boys, like,
Mm-hmm.
I could go home and be depressed as fuck. And then come here and be like, hey, guys. And you guys' perception of me is like, oh, shoot, he's happy. But I could be fucked in the head when I'm at home by myself.
I think it's really good to be open, champ.
I'm
an
good.
open
I'm good.
book. I wear
Yeah.
my heart on my sleeve. You boys know when I'm sad, you know, and you know, it's okay to be sad.
Yeah.
It's just not. Don't let it control you.
I think there's difference too between self-inflicted sadness and depression when like you go to the club, party hard, don't sleep, eat like shit. You're like, I feel like shit. Then there's depression to where it's genetics. And then there's lifestyle. I think there's different types of depression too. But
Your brain chemicals,
And
man.
then, like, I think it fucks people up when a sibling or something commits suicide.
Oh,
I think
God,
it's
dude.
hard to.
Or losing a family member
I'm
to cancer.
I've never really had to lose someone super close. My grandma was probably the closest. I'm scared of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how that would affect me.
And it tripped so much of us out with robbers because, like, what? Like,
Couldn't
what?
believe
You're
it.
so fucking intelligent in so many different ways, and you got the answer to everyone's problems. And just like this guru guy.
Eats clean, sleeps good,
I think
works
he
out.
was starting to drink a little bit more. It's just dealing with something deep down.
Dude, that alcohol is so fucking poisonous. It's crazy that it's just legal considering other things aren't.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, it's so fun.
I was thinking about the other day. I saw this person in line at, I think it was Wildflower, getting a bunch of cake, and it was a super heavy person, 300 pounds, short person, just very unhealthy.
Yeah.
And they can just sell them this stuff. It's like
Shit
almost
cake.
like if a heroin guy or blacked out drunk person came in to buy alcohol, they'll say, no, you can't buy this alcohol right now.
Yeah.
Maybe some would sell it, but you should be like, no,
Hey,
you can't eat this.
You need to lose 20, bud.
You are addicted and you're about to fucking die from heart disease if I sell you this, but it's okay.
But it's as long as they're not hurting anyone else, they're just hurting themselves. Then it's hard to say. That's just like telling someone they can't do mushrooms because it's illegal.
there should be,
Self-inflicted.
I feel like there should be some responsibility put on the food providers, though. Just like the supersize me thing way back in the day. Like, there was a time where they would ask you if you wanted to get it supersized.
Oof.
You know?
Yeah.
And now it's like, there's a good point with that. Like, they're giving us all this bad stuff, but it's like, maybe they have a responsibility to limit that. Just
But
like
their responsibility
they
is
crack
make
down on
money.
social media all the time with like Mark Zuckerberg and like how they need to do controls. Why don't we have that same scrutiny on the food industry?
And our portions.
Profit.
You know what I was thinking about when I was at the store the other day? I swear to God. I was looking at the candies. Back in the day when we were kids, remember how like you can get a little package of Twix or something and just be the two? Now if you look at them, it's the big
Fat.
giant ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the portions in our shit is even way bigger.
Did you ever end up watching that Netflix show I sent you? Don't Answer the Phone or whatever?
I tried to watch it, and Mariah's like, I just don't want to put that in my head right now. I don't want to watch it right now.
It's
So I
not.
just
It's not.
watched
It
something.
wasn't like scary or anything, but it was so crazy. From 1994 to 2004, this guy would call on prepaid cards so they couldn't track him. Call McDonald's or Burger King, whatever. Tell the manager, hey, there's somebody that one of your guys' employees. She's about 5 feet tall, blonde hair, just some random kind of like something that someone would be working there. Stole $50 out of this purse. I need you to. And they were pretending to be a detective, the local law enforcement. So the manager would bring the person in there, black out the door, window so it's just them, and would say, we could either come down and pick you up, or will you strip search him for me to see if the money's on him? And he would have them on the phone for 3 hours, butt naked, taking off doing jumping jacks. And there's like the kid. It's fucking mind blowing. Hundreds of girls. Yeah. He would call. Did you watch it?
Yeah, and that girl would come in and act like she doesn't see anything and go out.
He was that good with his words?
Yeah.
Dude, it was bad.
But then they finally got this evidence. It went on for over 10 years. Finally got like some evidence, like some surveillance camera of him buying it, go to court, go to trial, not guilty.
Holy fuck.
But it hasn't happened since. And he was a correctional officer. It's pretty trippy. It's way longer than it needs to be. It's 3 episodes. Way longer than it needs to be. I fast forwarded through some of it. Did you too? Or no?
I didn't finish it, but I saw it.
You don't really need to.
Yeah.
I was like, it's so, but a lot of those girls were 18-year-old girls, and the managers they're just managers at like McDonald's, and they're just like, they hear a cop and they just instantly think it's a cop.
Yeah.
And he was so calm on the phone. And he's like, all right, will you take off her bra? Will you read me the bra size? Literally, they were doing it, and there's surveillance camera of these guys just for hours at a time.
That's crazy. This little stat right here, though, about 697,000 people die a year of heart disease in the United States. That's 1 out of every 5 deaths. Someone's dying of heart disease because they're probably too fat. Maybe
Schmitt,
that's the only reason, but yeah.
I know.
How many times you go to work out this week?
None.
I told you that's 2 weeks in a row with none.
It's been a busy.
Were you feeling sad this week?
That's not why I didn't go to the gym.
No, but were you feeling sad this week?
Yeah, and I know that if I went to the gym, it'd make me
No,
feel
but why?
better. Huh?
Why are we feeling sad, do you think?
Little girl issues.
Yeah, just girls. But hey, I'm okay. I'm not sad. Don't think I'm just sitting around being sad. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But you ain't sitting around. You ain't going to the gym.
Yeah, and I'm
I
not
told you I was
sitting
going to give you
around
that little fucking basketball if you went to the gym 3 times. You said, bet, champ, bet. In my mind, I'm like, this is my basketball.
How's the dynamic at the Jobin house doing? Is everyone getting along?
Yeah, we're all getting along. I wish Warlike lived here. It's been great having Warlike.
Yeah.
But yeah, this week, dude, recovering from Vegas. I only slept 6 hours last week. Worked Monday, Tuesday. Didn't work Monday, actually, because I called off.
You're sick.
Yeah. Dude, recovering.
Yeah,
right? And then your dad all of a sudden wanted to do a pod with Mikey. We were going to do it in the morning. They canceled on me. Then we ended up doing it at 5 o'clock. Shit happens. Then we went and hung out with Sean. No time to work out. It's not that I don't want to work out. I want to work out.
Not no time to work out.
There's just time.
You want to know my schedule?
Oh, I know you guys.
But I have a lot of people who look up. I have to stay fit. It's not even like, oh, are you gonna work out? It's like, no, I'm gonna. I have a lot of shit.
Yeah. You just need to make it a priority.
It's a fucking priority.
I know I need to get better.
And I tell you, you just need to go in the morning first thing. Because if you don't, 6 p.m. rolls around, be like, I'll go tomorrow. Yeah. Just go in the morning. Wake up, get your fucking $13 Starbucks, and go to the gym.
Yeah,
you can do it. You can fucking do it.
Yes, sirs.
Big 30.
Big 30 today. Schmitty turns 30 today.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet nowadays, though. It's like 30 years old isn't as old as 30 years old was 20 years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't feel 30. I feel young.
Imagine if you were eating healthy and working out, you'd feel fucking 16.
Yeah.
I bet by the time you're 35, you'll be pretty dialed in. I bet
5 more years. I can see that.
No, I bet.
Boys,
at the rate you're going, I bet 35.
I could show you
rate.
some videos from not even a year ago, and I think you guys would have a lot more respect. I've come a long way in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And this next year, 2023, I've reflected a lot. There's a lot of things me and Brendan want to get dialed and focus on. And you guys are right. There's things I want to get better.
We do respect you and know what you're doing is good. But in the last 14 days, you went to the gym 0 times.
Oh, I know.
So then you gotta. We can't just be like, yeah, Schmitt, you did it. You're there.
Yeah. I'm not there. I know I'm not there.
I'm always gonna be the one
Never
that's
not
saying,
gonna be there.
hey, you did a good job, but let's keep going.
Yes, sir.
The fucking old sicknesses went through everyone.
Multiple times.
Not me and Brendan.
These motherfuckers.
Well, I was sick right before Vegas.
That's
Vegas.
I wasn't.
Bro,
so only
Schmitty.
Schmitty.
Multiple times.
This health nut hasn't got sick.
Exactly. And you know what? Fuck you guys. I've
I
been
wonder if
drinking
you're-
my immune health chocolate milk religiously. Once a
Nesquik.
day, I have my, what's it called?
He has his Ovaltine.
Ovaltine. So was
It's like
Brendan.
Nesquik.
Just 1 cup a day, baby. Because, it's got vitamins and immune shit in it.
I think he smokes so much weed that anything that's trying to get sick just dies. The viruses are just dumb.
I think
It's fire though.
I have eaten healthier, too. Okay.
So one rumor I heard is that at night before bed, you take all the lighters to your room so no one else can smoke but you.
Yeah, no, that's cap.
Is it?
I
It's
could
so
just-
cap.
I've seen this guy
And guess
fall on
what?
2 grinders.
No one
fall out of his
who's
pocket.
buying the lighters, Tim?
well,
Let's ask that question.
I should have asked that. Whose lighters are they?
My lighters. So really, I could do whatever the fuck I want with my
What about
lighters.
the grinder that in the rolling tray? I gave
Stays
you guys?
downstairs.
But it didn't at one
One
point.
time, one
Oh,
night.
okay.
But
And
the
guess what?
lighters get
Sono's
locked
done
up.
it too. One time he had it. Would I open my mouth and make a big deal about someone having a grinder in the room like a little 13-year-old boy? Never. I don't give a fuck. We got 17 grinders everywhere throughout the house.
Yeah.
3 in the cabinet.
That's true.
One in the fucking table. Look around.
The grinders ain't worth a shit if you
Ain't
can't
worth
let
a
them
shit.
borrow a lighter.
Champ, I don't steal the lighters.
But the thing is their buddy Brock's moving down.
I can't
January.
wait. Can't wait to have another set of eyes.
But
I can't.
I'm-
I can't wait.
I'm buying another house.
I wish we had
right
a
next-
fucking camera in the house if we really want to go off.
Well, I'm
because
buying
there's
another
some
house
shit
right
that I
next
deal
to
with
your
every
guys's.
day.
See,
Huh?
I want to hear that shit.
But
because
it's like
I hear the
it's
other
not going to
shit.
do anything good. It just makes it worse because it's like we should be talking about it off camera. Because the on camera makes it fucking worse. It makes it 10 times fucking
Why?
worse.
Why?
Because then you go
Because
home and yell.
people hold grudges. People can't. It's not talked properly. The real situations that need to be properly talked about are not getting handled.
and
then
whose fault is that?
I'm not pointing fingers on a pod right now, and I'm not saying names.
Time to point.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, I'm buying another house. Brock's moving down with you guys.
Yeah.
Sono will probably move into that house with whoever. Oh, that
Warlike?
Zach from Sandoval might be moving in with him. Warlike's from Canada. He can't. So we'll get it situated.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll get.
I want to
down
buy
there.
that whole fucking neighborhood. Just have a Jobin neighborhood.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But
Good times.
yeah, good times. Good.
No
times.
more
Let's bring it
UFC
up.
fights this
Dude,
year.
Schmitty, it's not the only place that has drama. Every single house with every roommates, they have drama like that.
Oh, I know, but some of this drama would just be so avoided.
Really?
So avoided.
Has it been better or worse?
Oh,
since
it's been
War's
so it's
here?
been better, but I think mainly because Warlike's been here.
But do you have flare ups sometimes?
We haven't.
Do you?
Do you?
Yeah. Well, so the thing that's not fair with me, I'm 6'5", and when I get I'm expressive. I'm an
Yeah.
expressive person, and that shouldn't be used against me.
Do you yell?
When I get like right how I did right there, you know how
That's
how
about-
I just got.
That's
it.
about the max.
That'd be
Yeah.
fair
When now,
assessment.
if alcohol is involved, which has happened on all parties.
Yeah, I'm sure. Alcohol doesn't count.
Yeah, alcohol advances everything, and that's happened.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
That's fair.
Did you guys see the Jake Shields tuning up Mike Jackson at the UFC PI?
Was there a video of it?
Yeah.
I didn't see the video. Was it good?
Jake Shields is just on top of him in half guard right by the cage at the PI.
Yeah. I seen, like, a
I think it was
picture.
Mount actually. And Mike Jackson is like, "You guys are really gonna let him do this to me?"
No.
And he poshes up, smacks him across the face,
Because Mike Jackson's in the UFC.
and talking shit to
And Jake Shields isn't in the
on
UFC.
Twitter, calling him a Nazi, calling him all this
No.
stuff. Yeah,
And Jake Shields, like, seems like he hangs out with the Diaz Bros.
Yeah.
But he seems like kind of like an outcast from the Diaz Bros, where he's like calmer, he's more like friendly, he seems like
Yeah.
like a easy person to get along with.
yeah.
So
and
he must have been fucking pretty upset.
And I saw on Twitter someone saying, "Wow, you're just publicly some verified guy publicly
They're all-
assaulting somebody," and it's like, dude.
Well, if you're at the PI, that's a safe place to get in a little altercation.
100. I mean, if someone's sitting there talking shit on Twitter, heavy shit, and now I see this person in real life, oh, I'm not gonna assault them. No, this guy needs some fucking tough love, and he needs to learn a lesson.
As long as
obviously.
he doesn't fucking hurt
No, he
him.
didn't. He mounted
it
him
made
and
him feel
he's-
like humbled him.
a bitch. Yeah, made him feel like a bitch.
Because Mike Jackson's in the UFC. What is he?
1-3 pro,
So it's decent.
definitely UFCable.
Dude, Jake Shields is not a motherfucker you want to fuck around
No, and it's like,
with
dude,
either.
you know you're probably gonna see most of these guys in real life, so you should probably watch your mouth a little bit.
That's why I'm scared to
quit
say
talking
anything mean
shit.
about Sean Strickland.
Yeah,
Good dude.
yeah. Great,
No,
great
did
dude.
you watch his interviews where he was saying art, and he was like, I thought I was gonna see a Hallmark movie. These two gays were at the Dollar Tree, just going off. It was so fucking funny.
He is funny, but then you hear him how he was raised and how he like told his dad to commit suicide because you're a fucking piece of shit.
Oh,
and all he had a fucked up childhood. So you see,
You can
that's the
tell.
way he is.
Yeah, he seems like a fucking character, bud.
I don't think he's a terrible dude, but he's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, he spars all the time.
That's what he said. He just for
Francis.
training he spars.
It's kind of fire.
Yeah, he didn't gas out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Well, last night we were talking about, which was interesting to think about, is how kids are brought up through their parents, and even like if you guys were to have another kid, like their upbringing is going to be completely different than Elena's.
We ain't having another kid, bud.
I know, if you were to, I know, I'm just saying, but just seeing her last night, how we were all dancing, and she's the star of the show.
Know.
Elena
that was
Yeah.
lit. We had a circle.
Yeah.
We were going, go Elena, go Elena.
Yeah.
She was
And
going.
She was thriving.
Bro,
So it's
she
like,
was. I wish I didn't have any videos. I was having too much fun.
yeah,
That's fucking awesome.
So like, what impacts is that going to have on her? For
She's
her
gonna be a fucking superstar.
right.
Aura Ring had a yearly recap of how you sleep. My average night of sleep, 2022. I don't think a lot of people could say this. 8 hours, 22 minutes. That's a good number right there. Your typical bedtime was from 10:30 to 7:56. 10:30 to 8. That's a good routine right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking good routine right there for a year on average. Over 8 hours, damn near 8.5.
Yeah, that's
That's
fucking
a-
good.
That's some shit.
I'm trying to see. This is the little video. Y'all literally just gonna watch him do this to me? Side control, and I think he mounts him here. And then he watch. Mount.
Once he started physically hurting him a little bit, he got him.
But he's only gets roughed up a couple times.
Yeah.
Like, he can take a couple punches. He's fucking fine.
What did Jake say right there? Hey, truth, I'm at XC now. Come. Okay.
Yeah, he was fired. He was fired up because then he got kicked out of the PI and stuff. But then Mike Jackson was just going off about
After?
him. Oh yeah.
God, dude, it's like after you get fucking mounted like that and you can't do anything, it's people that take. It's like just don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Would you imagine if that happened to Jorge Masvidal right there? If someone mounted him like that and slapped him, like, dude, I'd be coming for blood. I feel like.
Jorge.
Mike-
for after.
Yeah.
Mike Jackson says a thug Nazi can't humiliate me, Jake Shields, and I guess this is my best comeback.
How is he calling him a
Amount of-
Nazi?
The amount of white fragility on this thread is comical at this point. You know nothing about me. You're nobody thug, internet thug.
Is Mike Jackson?
Just
Is he black?
I think he's half.
Why
black.
is he saying Jake's a Nazi? Doesn't Jake hang out with like the
I
boy?
think he's the
Diaz-
more racist guy.
He seems like you don't like white people.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame him. You guys suck.
Yeah, I know. I feel that. I feel that.
Seriously.
So Dana White got the deal with Rumble on, but it's for the Slap Fest.
Oh, okay.
The slap.
So they're doing a dude. Literally,
show.
this is a recipe for disaster / entertainment. I'm gonna get 16 guys that slap each other in the face, that want to become famous, that want to become popular. Put them in a fucking house, a pretty nice house. Give them free alcohol, free food, and I'm gonna film them. You can't do anything for 6 weeks.
It's gonna be good.
That's fucked.
It's gonna be good. You see the little trailer of the reality show. It looks fucking sweet.
It looks like the Ultimate Fighter, but even crazier because you don't have to make weight. You don't have to be in shape.
And
You can get fucked up and go and perform. Probably, I mean, it will probably for sure affect your performance.
Like you said, Tim, there's so much drama in like every house when you have roommates, and now you got them slapping
God.
each other.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna be slapping each other instead of actually fighting. They'll just be slapping each other around.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
Well, it
fucked.
looked like there were like 4 or 5 fights right on the little show.
yeah. You been horned up lately or what, bud?
I actually have, dude. It's been fucking.
Me
annoying.
too. It's weird.
Did you watch? You watched Nicky Ryden versus Gordan? Did you?
Yeah, I subbed him.
The whole match.
I did. Pretty much the whole match. Yeah, because Danny was gone. I had Elena, so that's kind of happened.
I didn't get to watch Gordan talking about, but I guess he was saying how Nicky Rod was greasing and stuff.
I
But
seen
dude,
a clip of that.
Nicky Rod did a good fucking job.
Well, he's went with
really
him
good
so
job.
many times. He didn't let him really engage in too many leg entanglements. That's where Gordan, and even when he did, he was able to get his knee free.
And
the
he
one
did get
time.
in that leg entanglement, and I was like, "Oh, it's probably gonna
Yeah.
be over." But then Nicky Rod reached over and toe holded him and like snapped,
that was sweet.
snapped his ankle. Like,
Oh, he
you
did.
could hear the ligaments.
No.
Yeah, and Gordon's like, "That's happened before. I'll be fine." but you can hear it on the video. It's nasty.
I seen that caused a scramble, made Gordan quit attacking the heel hook or whatever, and caused a little scramble. But yeah, Nicky Rod looked good. That looked fucking. That was impressive. And then Gordan Ryan's back control, dude. When he had that body triangle and Nicky Rod was trying to roll around and he was rolling on top from that body triangle, that was impressive from both those dudes.
Oh fuck yeah!
That's the highest level of jiu-jitsu right there.
Imagine Gordan's squeeze on your back with a body triangle.
He'd break my back.
Literally could probably break our spines.
Probably not mine, but yours.
Dude, probably 50% would just rupture that back.
I have a thick back.
That's true.
That is crazy though. But it was crazy to see Gordan humanized. Like, oh shit,
Yes.
he didn't finish him.
Because if he would have finished him in 2-3 minutes, it's like, damn it. Literally no. Our one hope was Andre Galvo to even get close. Literally no one will get close to beating him. I mean, if there was a time limit on the Felipe Pena match, maybe. But now it's like, okay, sweet.
Yeah, that definitely changes it. Time limits, rule sets. But dude, there's gonna be some fucking stud coming out, and who knows? The Ruotolo brothers could keep growing. They're fucking 19 years old. Imagine they're 24, and they don't juice.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't fucking know if Gordan does, but I mean, the
Oh,
Ruotolo.
he said he does. Yeah, I mean,
He did?
Said he does.
Oh.
He's on the Liver King diet.
Oh, well, the Ruotolo brothers. I mean, imagine if they juiced up.
Dude, I saw those brothers, or the Cade at the Worlds, and I said, "Hey, Sugar, and I want to come train with you." He's like, "Let's do it, bro. Fuck
who
yeah,
the fuck
jump."
is that?
He's like, "Jump on the necks. Let's go." I'm like, "All right."
That would be sick.
He only walks around at 170.
He looks so big.
He's just
like,
tall and lanky. The Cade, the tie's a little bit bigger. I
Because
think.
is he like Tommy size or bigger? Tommy's
About
165.
Tommy size. About Tommy size. A little bigger.
Yeah. It looks like those fuckers are growing each time you watch them compete. I'm like, what? They're just like getting bigger
Yeah.
and bigger. But those guys could be a real issue. So how big's Ty? 190.
Well, he competed at 193, 88 kilograms, but I think he walks around 185.
What does Gordan walk around? 220.
I think he weighed in 220 at this last one.
That's what I'm trying to get up to.
Fucking heavy 220. Damn, so the year in review, pretty much damn near 2023 already.
Yep.
Some
New year,
crazy
new
shit.
me, dude. I'm really gonna change some shit about my life.
2022 will remember forever, the year you fucking took out Peter Yan.
Fucking KO'd Pedro Munoz, KO'd Peter Yan, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Another undefeated year, baby.
Yep, so nothing's still official for the Aljamain Henry.
It drives me crazy, dude. Why is this not happening? What is it? It's one of those guys. I feel like one of those guys. I don't think it's a money thing. I don't. They're not gonna. UFC would say, all right, next guy. It's not a money thing, in my opinion.
They're not going to budge on the money.
UFC said, here's what you're gonna make. Henry literally retired because he wasn't getting paid enough, and now he's broke and wants to come back. So he's not gonna be like, okay, he's coming back to make the money he was the same amount. Aljo's not gonna get paid more. He's not a draw. That's just facts. That's not me throwing shots. It's a draw. Aljo would say the same thing. He's like, yeah, I'm not a draw. I don't have fans. He knows. Everyone knows. So what is it that's making him? Is it a weight thing? Is it like fuck? Is it an injury lingering? Is it what is it? I got to get to the bottom of this. I'm hiring a private investigator to follow them both around. Seriously, jokes.
Does this fight even happen, champ? Does the paperwork fall through and they say, you know what?
If
Sugar
it-
Shane's up next. Never mind, Henry.
I don't know.
I don't
Your
know if
guess
it would
is
be
good as
Henry.
mine.
Yeah, I think it would be
Aljo?
Aljo that's out.
That's out?
I think it's probably the weight cut.
You think
It
Aljo's
comes
just
into
too
play,
big and it's
like-
like, fuck, I can't make weight? I think he probably can make weight, but his excuse to the UFC is like, I don't know if I can make it. Dude, it's not even January. You can make weight the end of March, beginning of March. Maybe they're like, I want to go to the holidays. Fuck the holidays, bud.
3.5 months, yeah. And then we got Conor McGregor teases future move to middleweight. He said, "I'd be a big fridge."
I know, that was fire post. I need to start
didn't even see
fucking
it.
ripping lines. You didn't see it? I need to start ripping lines and fucking tweeting like Connor. That shit's fire.
And this Zion Clark, the wrestler born with no
Oh, yeah,
legs,
how'd that
wins
go?
his pro debut.
Nice.
That dude's probably so fucking strong, dude, because whatever weight he's fighting at, maybe it's 135, it's all in his arms and his shoulders. And
Oh, I didn't
what a
even think about
beast.
that.
What a fucking beast, dude. When we're complaining about our shit, when you're complaining about your shit, you think about people like that. And
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah.
That's a good one to put in perspective.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
holy
even-
shit, what an animal, dude.
I can't even find the where he said I'm a fridge because he tweets so much.
You can act like a lion and fight like a cat. Fighters react to Listless UFC Vegas 66 main event. Yeah, it was weird because usually Sean Strickland's the one pressuring everyone, but Jared Cannonier was pressuring him, dude.
God, Jared's a scary motherfucker, dude.
And people don't realize how, like, when you get punched by him, the thud he has, it's like he's carrying all his weight from when he was 300 pounds. Mm-hmm. Anyone who drops down that much weight and was that heavy at one point, Joe Riggs was the same way. He used to weigh 320 pounds. Fights at middleweight now, and it's just like their bones are thicker. They're just used to carrying that weight, so when they punch you, it's just like this heavy thud. But the leg kicks that Jared was smacking with definitely fucked him up. He wasn't liking it.
Did he won by unanimous
Drew Dober,
decision.
did you see that fight? You should rewatch that.
Oh, I watched a little bit of it. We watched the highlight. Dude, Bobby was looking good.
Fuck yeah, he was.
He's so, dude. There's something about that being calm and just boom, boom, boom. Having those shoulders, boom, 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 being able to throw like that. Mm-hmm. He's dangerous.
Dude, he was lighting Drew Dober.
Yeah, he was looking good.
Like, I couldn't even get a read on what he was doing. He was just so good at countering with his left hand and shit. Mm-hmm. But then Dober just decided to sit in the pocket,
throw 3 or 4 piece, boom, boom, boom.
Let Bobby be moving, and then he just juiced him. Boom,
yeah.
Slept him.
Drew Dober's good. Did you see Bobby saying Islam was so fucking strong and felt something like he's never felt before? And then he said he was watching an interview from a long time ago when Islam got in trouble with something with USADA, and Islam was saying when he grew up, they would just give him supplements. They would just in Russia, they would just give all the athletes supplements. They don't know what the fuck they're taking. Yeah. 13, 14, 15. He said maybe that's why he feels so fucking strong.
I wouldn't be surprised, but anyone who grapples for their whole life, you feel Bryce Meredith, dude.
Bryce feels, yeah, that's
they're
true.
They're just so fucking strong because they're so used.
Did Bobby wrestle though? Didn't he wrestle or no?
Bobby wrestled.
So he's felt that.
Yeah.
But he said Islam felt like something he's never felt before.
Yeah. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a reason why Russia got banned from the Olympics and shit. Mm-hmm. And then we had a interesting fight, Alex Caceres versus Julian Erosa. Similar styles.
Bro, how did that left foot come about 30 seconds after that left hand?
He's been doing that kick for a minute.
Yeah. Arredondo too, Alex Arredondo. Dude, that was so fucking sweet. How it was like a pause, a left hand pause, kick.
It's like a karate move.
Yeah.
Like Stephen Thompson's knocking people out for it's like so delayed, and it looks like their shoulders are running away, and then the smack comes right after.
Well, because your hand's up, and then it comes down, boom, and then it slaps over. Mm-hmm. That was fucking so sweet. But it was sad because Julian Erosa is your buddy. You know him, but
he's
that's fighting.
But he's a super nice guy.
Yeah, seems like it.
Fucking cool dude. But God, dude, you fight with your hands down. You better have really fucking good eyes. And really good distance management and be able to see things when you're fighting with that style with your hands down.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think they can fight that way, but they do not have the reaction time. They do not have the eyes that are good enough to see everything coming.
Yeah, Alex Caceres was always so tricky to spar. When I first moved to the lab, I sparred with him a lot. It was fucking annoying because he throws these weird heel kicks to the body, and then it's something random up top, and it's like so it was so fucking frustrating, but that was sweet to see him get the job done.
Because he's been in the UFC over a decade.
Yeah, he's got 20, 30 fucking fights. He's got
training so many different gyms, having so many different tricks.
He's fucking sick.
He's
skilled.
He's definitely a vet. Okay. What you guys got going on today?
I'm gonna take a fat shit later. I'm gonna game. Definitely gonna game.
Workout.
No, why?
Don't say that.
We're gonna work out today.
This guy, you know what this guy said to me? I'm not gonna make this shit up.
Browse.
Whatever happened tomorrow was yesterday.
Listen to this. This motherfucker comes to my house. I had that party yesterday. We had a bunch of food on the table, brownies, and I'm not making this shit up. He goes, I can't. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, trying to stay disciplined. I'm like, of all days, today, the day we have a party and have a bunch of people get together and food, is all of a sudden the day you're gonna not eat like shit. What happened to fucking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
I did good.
Yeah, but I was like, those are the days where you kind of let loose.
Oh, I know.
It's like, okay, now, not a Monday night.
You know what was in my head?
Not a Tuesday night.
Hadn't worked out.
But I know, but those are the days.
So I didn't earn it.
You didn't earn it, but you didn't earn it the whole week before that you fucking had other shit.
And how did I do last night?
I don't know. We weren't on. I mean, you could have been behind.
Fucking
You could have been in the bathroom just hammering cookies.
Drew made some good cookies.
Those oatmeal cookies.
It's hard to pass those up.
I had 3 of them.
That's
and
okay.
They were fire.
That's the night. I even indulged a bit.
But there was shit everywhere, and it was very hard.
There was a lot of shit everywhere.
I'm going to work out today.
Yeah, I feel bad for those boys, Sono and War, because did they get strep
Sono's
throat?
fine now. He just stayed with War because he felt bad and he's kind of still lingering. But War was the one with the ear infection and the fucking lost his voice and
So sad. He's been here for an extra week because he missed his flight. And we was like, oh, it's awesome. We get him for a whole nother week, and then he's sick the whole time.
But it was probably best case scenario because he would have got on that flight. I guess it wasn't that long of a flight. And it would have probably fucked him up worse. Then he would probably be at home even more sick. At least he's here kind of riding it out.
I want to hear someone who's just neutral to say what's going on at that house. Neutral,
Well, I mean,
say this is the side, this is the
War,
side.
War would be the only one that's been there when these guys are all there.
Have you hid lighters when War's been here?
I don't hide lighters. Yeah.
It's not what War
I can't.
says.
Yeah. Okay.
War's gonna get a handful when he gets home.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's getting slammed.
What do you got going on the rest of the day? Ready?
I'm going to do some gi jiu-jitsu after this, and I'm going to go to Wildflower and eat, and I'm going to go home and fucking stream.
I didn't bring a gi.
I got a gi. My mom just called.
Mom?
Look at There we go. Okay, there we go.
Go
Some
across
no-gi
some no-gi shit, but that's all I had in my car.
Let's do it.
I wish I had a bidet here. I love my bidet, dude. I
just ordered my dad one.
Really?
For Christmas, yeah.
God, just sitting there and spraying your hole.
I mean, they're only $30-$40 now. You get them strapped up. You feel it's almost like disgusting not using one.
I know. I got to poop right now, and I was like, God, I might just fucking shit in the shower and stomp it down.
Yeah, it's like,
that cool?
holy shit.
God, every time I fucking train here and I shower in that cold shower, it's probably good though. I'm glad it's cold, but it's like
It's
fuck.
a bitch. I did the plunge again this morning.
Dunkered.
dude.
Oh, it's been cold, dude. It's been fucking cold.
I can't believe KSI is actually fighting Dilden.
Well, let's see. You know Dilden.
Yeah.
Dilden might fucking tear his ACL or some shit. What, Schmitt? You gotta say something.
Let me hear it, Schmitt. Give it to me straight.
No, I was just going to do I wanted to say something because of turning 30. How old are you? You're 32?
32.
Yeah, when do you turn 33?
April 20th.
April 25th.
25th, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. We're close. Yeah, it's cool. But 30s, Jobin. I've been reflecting a lot. Past decade, dudes, like, I just feel blessed at the end of the day.
Hashtag?
Yeah, because I had, mom and dad, best mom and dad I feel like I can have. Best brotherhood that I've had. I've had so many friends for 15 plus years. Me and Brendan 21, 22 next year. So, and then I feel like I've lived multiple lives, and then I talk to people about that, and some people are like, oh, I feel stuck. I've only feel like I've lived one life, and just being 30 now, and I'm like, oh, thinking I'm old, but I'm like, no, I'm still young. And this next decade, I don't want to stop myself from doing more that I did when I was younger in my 20s. Like, dude, I started my 20s off with a girl that I thought I was going to marry type shit. And that's now that I'm 30, it's like, dude, that's so silly when you're that young, so young and immature don't even know what life is yet and thinking you're going to get married and shit. And then to be so depressed because I was crushed for 2 years. And I hurt when it finally clicked that I'm hurting all the people around me because they're doing everything they can to help me. And the only person that can help me is myself.
Amen.
Yeah. And I was always pushed to go to like get therapy, which is good for some people, and get medication. But I just really didn't believe that within myself. I knew that action.
Therapy, though? Therapy, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I
Yeah.
think you're talking to experts.
I do get that, and I see that. But on my side, I'm so blessed. My mom, dude, she could be a therapist. She could be a paid therapist because the way that she says things and always paints it and helps me see it, I couldn't pay for that. I couldn't pay for what my mom, and not even only my mom, you guys who I met. I was 25 when I met you boys, and you can't pay for what the fuck you guys spill on the everyday. My brother here, he's the reason why.
Stepbrother.
Yeah, blood wouldn't make me fucking closer to this dude.
Give him
You know
a
what I
hand
mean?
job.
I want to get him girls to get him a hand job.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But him, we're opposites, and that's why it's worked. Wherever I'm low at, he's this little fucking book of knowledge that is just incredible that helps me. And you can't pay for that kind of shit. And I just strongly believe action because I was depressed. I'm looking back at videos just a couple years ago, boys. Heavy. Big, heavy Schmitt.
You were fat.
Big. I'm still big, and I still got a lot more to go. I look at myself, and I go, Schmitt, you got more to go. I swear. You know,
And then go eat a donut.
I make mistakes. You make mistakes, but you just got to keep. You can't let that mistake define you or control you and make you think, oh, well, just because I made that mistake, I'm gonna keep making that mistake, because that's not the truth. You can make the mistake, fix it, work on it, and get better every day. And I think action is the best way for depression and shit.
Facts.
I started doing a podcast with Brendan. That sparked something with you guys to see something in us and to believe in us. We've always wanted to do that shit. We love it. It's our passion. I believe you chase what you love and do what you want to do, you will have a happier life, no matter what it is. There's so many things. And the world's so big. So turning 30, I've reflected huge, like, it's weird how much I've reflected the past, like, 48 hours.
It's good, Schmitt.
Yeah, and I appreciate you boys always pushing me. I really do. You guys want the best, and that's why I love you guys so much. I love everyone. The people who want you to be better are the people you want to surround yourself with. That's all I got. Love you guys.
Facts.
That was beautiful, Schmitt. Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
So, Chael Sonnen faces 4 counts of misdemeanor battery stemming from the incident, which allegedly took place December 18th, 4 seasons. Sonnen was not arrested but cited for battery. 2 of the alleged victims, Christopher and Julie Stelplug, filed a civil lawsuit against Sonnen because alleging he punched both of them and then choked Christopher Stelplug. The suit claimed an
You're laughing they
intoxicated
punched a woman?
Intoxicated Sonnen was utterly unintelligible noises and instigated the alleged assault by knocking a drink out of his hand. The Stelplugs alleged. It's like, dude, Sonnen, Chael's not gonna go do that to some random person. So if you're in a bar and you see Chael Sonnen, you're like, I'm gonna go fucking talk shit to him. Plan on getting your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Plan on it right when you
Good
make
plan.
that decision. It's like, Jesus Christ, people are fucking smart.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you, Schmitt.
Anyway.
Well, talking about that though, bud, we were talking about you, mister. When you get a little hot-headed behind the wheel and you want to pull over and beat someone up, please don't do that.
I don't get hot-headed though.
Yeah. I just don't
I've
ever want
never,
you to
like,
get shot. Because the person who, like, I heard you hear those stories where someone gets a little beat up and then they go get the thing that can take out the person that beat him up.
Yup.
And I fear that because you are a weapon. You can't kill you without a gun, champ.
Another thing too is like if you're ever sad too, because you could always talk to us. I feel like people that are in your position are like that inspire people and like have all this pressure on them to like be this big person. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine like when the MMA guru, like a guru to the sport, and you're like, how could this person do this? But maybe it's because they have no one to go to, because they have this image to project, because they're role models to people.
Yeah, no,
So-
I mean for sure.
You can always
It's
talk
crazy
to me,
how
Tim.
much the podcast though holds you accountable. Talking about it.
It's crazy how much it helps people listening to this right now.
100%.
But then it even motivates us to keep learning and keep doing shit, so we're able to talk about it. But I think the most important part is we cannot talk about shit and not do it.
True.
You can't come on here and spew shit and then go out there and then get DQ and do this and be like, oh, I can do it.
You're right.
No,
You're right.
Then you're a fraud.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Too much of that
Hypocrite.
going on.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right, champ.
So every time you eat that fucking DQ, you tell yourself, I'm a fraud who doesn't
I need
want
to have
girls.
that, what you just said right there.
I'm a fraud who doesn't want girls.
That's true though. Can't spit shit.
I feel like it's a matter of time though before these boys find some serious love, and then we won't see them much.
No.
Yeah, that's
It'll
true.
probably be like a Dallas thing.
Oh, 100%.
No, I was hoping you were going to say get serious and be like you guys with mental health and eating right. So,
Well.
and you know what? I was back to chasing girls, and damn it, it's been a distraction. So
Well, you're
no more of
chasing
that.
fucking red flags. You're not chasing the right girls, bud.
Yeah, I know.
You're chasing the looks.
Dude,
You're
when I
chasing
get- I'm
the
not-
soul.
Are you chasing looks?
Dude, I'm not that, like, if I find a girl pretty, I'm going to
Yeah,
find
yeah.
her pretty.
Yeah.
And when I get a crush about a girl, when I hang out with a girl, and I'm like, damn, when it's so similar shit, I get crushes.
Same. I feel that blood.
Yeah.
I feel that blood.
Yeah. And just because I look the way I look, that don't stop me from doing anything.
Bro, you don't even
Going to the gym.
Look bad. You think you look ugly.
Well, he thinks he looks ugly because he can't get puss. That's why he thinks that. But you're not ugly. You don't look and go, ooh. Like, there's
I've
ugly
seen
people.
some
ugly
Look at those
dudes
eyes.
with some
Oh,
cute chicks.
Look at those eyes.
Champ.
Look at those eyes.
I've
Thanks,
seen some
champ.
ugly dudes with some cute chicks.
Yeah. I just got to work on this big belly.
What about the blind date we always fucking talk about that you'll never do? Are you scared?
Yeah.
I want to do it with the boys. See, Warlike this could have been a good time, but
Dude,
he's sick.
Warlike is terrified to talk to girls. That ain't happening.
Yeah, yeah.
He ain't talking
Yeah.
to chicks.
We never got to have a proper Vegas recap either, because
No,
I never
we
got to
didn't.
tell my stories, Tim. I never got to tell my stories.
Well,
2 nights.
You were sucking face with a lady, huh?
No, just a kiss. That wasn't
Like a
sucking
pack.
face.
After she gave you a mint.
Why did she give you a mint? Did you breast smell like hot
Yeah,
dogs?
hold on a second because that hurt. Because dude, I hate that. I have a thing about my breath. I always make sure that because I'm a smoker. You know, anytime you smoke weed, your breath's not going to be that good. No one had fucking gum, dude. So I was like fucking. And Sean's always coming to me for gum.
So how did she give you a mint?
Well, that wasn't even before we kissed. It was way before we kissed. We're all just sitting there, and then she's like, "Hey," and she gives me a mint. And I even made the joke right away. I go, "Oh wait, do I have bad breath or something?" And she laughed, said, "No, no, not like
She's like,
that."
"Yeah."
No, it was what. But I went. I'm like, okay, no, I don't think I do.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. Then even later, her friend even came over and she was giving everyone Starburst. She gave me a fucking pink Starburst. And I was like,
that deserves a kiss.
oh, that's what I was like. Are these chicks? And they're looking at me and shit and smiling. I'm like, do these chicks want to make out or something? Like, what is? Because I'm new to the game. Yeah. I'm like, is this a sign? Yeah. And then, yeah. But then I kissed her. Then they were all wanting to hang out. They kept going to dance, but then they were coming back and shit. They like we were gonna go up and party. They go dance. We all leave. That was the first night.
And then Brendan ends up talking to maybe a little heavier set girl, which is cool.
No,
and
not
then
Brendan.
That was 15 minutes
and then
in.
he pukes in.
That was
on her.
15 minutes in.
Did you feel bad when you puked on her?
I felt terrible, champ. Yeah, I threw up and it was like the pork tacos from Yeah, you know we had tacos outside of Resorts World. There's this really famous taco place where they have like the meat and the big stick and everything. I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. Ate a few tacos, and next thing I know, I drank.
So she's sitting to your left, and you decide to puke to your left and not your right.
No, it was straightforward, but it's so projectiled, and my hands covering my face, so it just spews to the left.
Through your
Also, it
fingers?
probably went in all directions.
Through your fingers.
Probably went through all directions.
And what did she do?
She didn't make any sounds at first. She just kind of looked at it, like, oh my god, in disbelief, and then she just kind of got up from there. And then I was sat in disbelief at what I had just done.
You should have just hit one of your dance moves you hit.
That wasn't happening. And I took JX's sweater and I cleaned it all up. And I just gave it back to him today. So that was all messed up. Wow. Yeah, but it wasn't the best time.
So did you have a little flare up, Schmitty, when someone said they don't want you driving high?
Oh, dude, yeah. Because first off, dude, I just like being me and Brendan. Mm-hmm. I know how to travel. I know how to get on the road. It's 8 o'clock. We got a 4-hour drive. Let's get the fuck home.
8 p.m.?
Yeah, 8 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys can sleep in the car while I drive. You know what I mean?
And you're just blazed.
Checkout was 11. Sono and Warlike 10:55, still sleeping, chick in bed.
And you said wake your little.
Yeah, and the guys outside like, yeah, you got 5 minutes. I'm like, so these goons don't give two fucks about wanting to get the fuck out. I'm I'm a plan guy. There was no plan.
Okay, so then someone said you.
Yeah, so I don't want to be all braggy about smoking and driving. That's horrible to say.
But you're a vet when it comes to that.
Yeah, that's not going to be something that.
And were you bucking yourself around when they said I don't want you driving high?
Oh, I've told my whole my cop story about how because I was insulted because it was like I was going to kill everybody and that I didn't respect anybody and that I was this bad guy. And I take driving very seriously. I've never been I've been in an accident because a woman hit me when she was drunk. I swerved. I look at Brendan. Me and Brendan are in the car. This chick's in my lane. She fucking clips my butt off the road back in, smokes a pole. She looked dead when they put her on the stretcher and put her in the fire truck. The cop asked me, "How did you swerve out of the way and not go down this rock tumble?" And I go, I play a lot of GTA.
Or I smoke a lot of weed.
I was high. I was high as a kite when I did that.
So is that one of those scenarios where you could have been like, I'm going to stay calm and I'm going to explain to these guys compared to I'm going to get flared up?
That's something I got to work on is the stoicism because letting other people can make get your energy. I got to work on that. And I'm learning from it. And here's the thing. The difference between me and some people, I will always be honest about my fuck-ups when some people can't even talk about their own fuck-ups. True. So I do get emotional, right? I do get because I have a point at the end of the day.
I've never seen you get bucking around fired up.
I felt insulted that he even said that. So I even apologized after. And the drive was perfectly fine. I got us home safe. And then and I just had to keep dealing with chuckleness that would just tick you off. That shit that your
blood sugar's low.
Both of you guys would be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Zip your lip.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Canadian boy wants to have a Canadian picnic. I want to go to one place real quick. Everyone wanted to get food. We were gonna get McDonald's.
I heard you were the only one though.
See,
No, that's not true. There was 2 other people in the car that wanted it, and they want to go to 6 different fucking places on the exit.
Tried to paint a picture about me, but motherfuckers never know from me.
Well, that's why I want to hear your sides too.
Yeah. So I'm like, let's go to here. We'll go to McDonald's. We're in and out. All of a sudden, Mr. Canadian boy wants to have a Canadian picnic. Oh, I'm gonna go get this. Oh, I'm gonna go get that.
So he just wanted to go get. He wanted to go get multiple things.
No,
he wanted to go to Chipotle. He wanted to go to McDonald's. He wanted to go to In-N-Out. Or he wanted to go to one other place.
He's talking everybody into getting all of a sudden because he wants to go different here. Now someone else wanted to go over here, and you
guys were in a hurry.
And
we're trying to.
But what were you in a hurry for?
Just to get the fuck on the road and get going home. You know what I mean?
You wanted to eat what you wanted to eat.
No. We went to we all go, okay. Warlike wanted In-N-Out. We're going to In-N-Out. The line was fucking insane. Insane. And then we go inside. People are walking out going, good luck, guys. We walk and we're like, motherfucker, this is gonna take 45 minutes. Yeah.
So that's that.
That's that.
I just felt like it could have been a lot easier if everyone just agreed to do the same thing.
Yeah, but no one wanted to agree. No one wanted to. Yeah. And
we're all hungover too. You know, it's been a long ass weekend.
Did JX see his flare up?
JX.
Yeah. Oh, JX saw.
Well, I want to
see it.
I wonder if
he saw both.
Who has the most mutual? What happened? Would it be Jay?
Can we get Jay
Garrett?
on the mic right now and I'll get up?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Jay,
I want to hear.
I want 100% truth.
I want to hear the 100% truth. No one's getting slammed.
He's not gonna get pissed.
Yep. Let's go.
He's not gonna get pissed.
Okay, you guys are driving. You guys are about to pull up. Who's hungry? Who's deciding? Who's driving?
And
Just
how
paint
did
the picture?
Yeah. How does Schmitty start throwing himself around here?
Just-
Wait, what part? Which part?
Okay, so you guys pull up.
Which one?
Who's?
Start with the first one.
Yeah,
Well, who's
no.
okay.
Start with the lobby.
Okay.
Was he bucking himself around?
Well, at first, because I was downstairs already, because checkout is at 11, and it was under, I forget whose card, but I didn't want to stay any longer, so I went down. I was just waiting, and then Schmitty came down, and Brendan, and we were waiting for Soto and War. And by the time they got down, like 20 minutes later, like, oh, we still have to go cash out the gambling thing.
Sportsbook. We would not, instead of doing that, going at the same time, that. We'll just wait while you guys do that while your shit's here.
Let's shorten it up a little bit, and then when Schmitty gets his flare up, what from your vision was he bucking? You thought did you think he was joking? What did you?
Yeah,
think?
I thought he was just like being funny for a little bit, but I was like, no, he's kind of.
He's actually mad.
He's actually mad, yeah. And I was just like, I get it, I understand his point, but at the same time, I was just like, we're gonna get home.
Was that stoicism at its finest?
Yeah.
I want to know the food situation.
We were all hungry, and yeah, we just wanted food, but everybody wanted different things, and that's pretty much it.
Was there anyone that was
scale from 1 to 10 when someone's freaking out? What was hit? What
I don't think he was like crazy freaking out. He's probably like at a 6.
6? It's not bad.
That seems
I want to
fair.
see it sometime.
I do too.
Schmitt. I want to see the real Schmitt freak
Me too.
out.
Yeah.
When these cameras turn off, you're about.
We'll just keep it filming. That's it.
I know it's hard. We need
Thanks,
War,
Jay.
Sono, Garrett. We need the whole crew. I wish we had well, Garrett did record some of it.
Yeah.
JX lost the PJ footage. Schmitt almost cried when I told him.
That's life.
Yeah.
That's life.
I got a couple little videos, but not much.
Damn it.
So that's beautiful, boys. That's about an hour.
Yeah, don't go in
Love
the
you, boys.
bathroom.
Cheers to 30s. Cheers to getting more goals.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Cheers,
Yeah, happy
30.
birthday, Schmitt.
Let's see if you can smash more biscuits in your 30 than you did in
Lose
your 20s.
more weight and get more muscular.
Yeah,
Couple
for a while,
blind
you
dates.
gotta,
And
you gotta
stop
lift to
eating.
get muscular.
Yeah, I almost at the white elephant party. I almost got a Taco Bell gift card, but I was like, man, they'll just freak out.
For who?
Just for
Whoever randomly got it. Maybe
Give it to
Sugar Shane
Gio
would have
or
got it.
Gio
Bro, they were
right
so
here.
mad because you can steal the white elephants, and Gio stole the scratch-off cards from Michelle, and you can do it twice, and I was next. And I stole the scratch-off from Gio. He was so mad.
Pissed.
He was arguing, how many steals do you get?
Yeah. It'd been funny if you'd have hit like 5 racks.
It
or
was
something on there.
$5. I scored 5. I gave it back to Michelle because Gio stole it from her. But, dude, the Wowzers. Go smell that bathroom, Schmitt.
Fuck
Oh, no,
no.
thank you.
Ugh.
Fucking little sweet potato butt.
Yeah. So this week, Christmas. Are you guys going home for the holidays? You staying?
Mommy's coming.
Yeah, my mom, dad, sister,
What
and
day are
aunt.
they coming?
Thursday.
You have a
Oh
sister?
no way.
Yeah.
Is it like Brendan, yours your brother type shit?
I
or
have a
what?
half sister with my dad, and then my cousin.
Would you hook up with her?
My cousin lived with me my whole life, so she was actually more of a sister than my actual sister.
And they're coming to visit Thursday through Sunday.
The 28th.
Through what?
I forget off the top of my head.
Oh, fuck
Sono's
yeah,
going
that's pretty
back.
sweet.
What,
He's going back
tomorrow or some
today.
shit?
I'm taking him to the airport after a little bit later today.
Oh shit! And then War leaves Monday. It's gonna be an empty house there.
Maybe Saturday we could have the boys over to our house for a little Christmas because you're doing a family thing.
Is Christmas Saturday?
Saturday.
I don't know.
Or
I don't
Christmas
have any
Eve
plans.
Saturday, I think. Christmas Eve Saturday
Possibly.
and Christmas Day.
That might be.
I
my
don't
fave.
know, G.
You said they're coming the 28th.
No, till the 28th. My bad.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Okay.
You freaking dork.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, boys and girls.
One love.
Check out sugarshop.co. Check out my YouTube page. We're going to be throwing shit up all the time.
Like and subscribe.
Yep, like and subscribe. Love y'all. See you next
Bye.
week. Bye-bye.